Alright, the last idea in 4.3 is about reflections over the x and the y-axis. So if you're given any parent graph that you have, any f of x, any one of those 9 parent graphs that we started with, okay? We can go in 2 directions here in terms of the reflections. If you replace every single x with a negative x, you get a reflection over the y-axis. However, if you just take the opposite of that function, you get a reflection over the x-axis. So let me give you an example. Okay, so let's talk f of x equals the square root of x. That's just a regular old shark fin graph, and we've seen that before. So if I replace x with a negative x, according to this, if I replace x with a negative x, I should see a reflection over the y-axis. So when I bring this onto the graph here, I'm in the right mode, of course. When I bring this onto the graph, notice it has been reflected over the y-axis, right? Because I've replaced every x with a negative x. That's different than taking the negative of my function and placing that on the graph, and notice I get a reflection over the x-axis. Okay, let's give you one more example of that. And let's give you this one here. Let's do f of x is equal to... which one can I do? How about 1 over x? Let's try that one. Okay. Yikes. So, this is the general old Hurley graph here, right? Okay, what would happen if I take f of negative x? Okay. Put that onto the graph. Whoa. Okay, so I had to call these things 2 different functions because I thought I was talking about the one up there. Okay, so let's call g of x equal to 1 over x. And that is the red graph here, right? So you can see just the general old Hurley graph, right? If I replace x with a negative x, so take g of negative x, notice I have a reflection over the y-axis right here. So I have a reflection over the y-axis. And in this case, if I take negative g of x, I also get the same exact thing because this Hurley graph, you can reflect over the y-axis and the x-axis and get the same picture for both of these right there. So that's what's going on with that one. Okay, I hope this helps you for reflections over x and y axis. Nice job.